Well, here we are, 2025. So this is the year of the Hermit, and this is the Hermit Tarot card from the Tarot Oil Tarot deck. Now, how have I come up with the Hermit being the tarot card for this year is very, very simple. It's a numerology sort of thing. So add those numbers together for the year. 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 5 equals 9. And the Hermit is card number 9 in the Major Arcana of the Tarot deck. So this is the energy that we are going to be working with this year. And it's going to be a big one. I really feel that we are, forget about all the astrology things. That is all happening and it's power-packed in that department as well. But with the Major Arcana card number 9, the Hermit, we know that we are on a journey because this dude here, he has his little light. Now, I don't know that you can see it so well here, but you can just make out his beard, I imagine. And he's under a cloak and he's up on a mountain. If you look at the Smith-Waite Tarot deck, he's up on a mountainside and he's walking up there in the snow at night, very, very narrow track. And he's just holding this lantern, and this lantern is guiding his way. Now, think about this in terms of the year ahead. This light, what is this light? These are the things that we want to have a think about. This light is something that is inside him. Yes, he's holding it out there in front of him, but that light emits from within us. And it's when this is basically what's going to happen this year. We're going to actually move inward. We're going to actually move inside ourselves and take the solitude, make space and time for ourselves to actually tap in to our own inner tuition, our own higher self, our knowing, or spirit, God, goddess, whatever it is for you, tapping into spirit to get clarity, to move into a place of peace, and to follow the path that we are destined to walk. So really this year is kind of going to be, I guess, a year of correction for some of us. A year to refocus might be another way to say it. Excuse me. But definitely to hunker down and move back into a place of peace. Now, the Hermit is many things. He is often referred to as the way shower. So if you're lost, you're going to find your way. I love this. I love this part of it because I don't know about you, but many times I've lost my way and some things had to happen for me to get back on track, so to speak. And sometimes I don't even know that I'm off track. Do you? I mean, we can miss the signs at times. So when the Hermit shows up, and he's here for all of us this year, he's going to focus us in on what is core, what is important, what gives light. And light is life, right? Light is life. Now, have I said enough about this? There are some crystals that you can use to accompany yourself on this journey through the Hermit year. I've got here some quartz crystal with black tourmaline in it, and both of those crystals are very, very good and match really nicely with the Hermit. Not the only ones, but the quartz, of course, is for focus, clarity, to stay focused on our goals. The black tourmaline, very, very grounding and great for dealing with negativity. So if junk comes up, if darkness comes up, and he is in the dark, right? He's walking up that mountain in the darkness, and it's that inner light that's guiding him. So that black tourmaline will ground you and keep you connected to the earth. That's quite an important thing this year, particularly, I feel. We know that when we are in touch with nature, when we are grounded and earthed, then we do better. Our bodies work better. Our electrical systems work better. So when our energy bodies work well, our physical bodies work well, and all of the individual systems within that body. What else have we got? We've got selenite. Selenite's a great crystal to use this year because it's fabulous. It brings peace in. And one of the things that the hermit does, and you think about it, right, is going up into the mountain to find his cave, to sit in there, to become quiet and still, to meditate and commune, with God, goddess, whatever it is for you. Yeah. So selenite, peace and clarity. Um, this is a year for transformation. So labradorite is going to be a useful crystal for some of you. You don't need them all. Perhaps one or two may be useful along the way. And likewise, I mean, obviously I've got the Hermit Tarot Oil, which is a beautiful tool that will support you. I know I will be using this and applying it, to my chakras or on the pulse points, like a fragrance. And one of the things that I love to do with the Hermit Tarot Oil is I put a drop on my wrist, and then I actually rub my wrists together and activate it, get it warm. Then I breathe the fragrance in all the way down deep into my belly. And then I take my hands up above the crown of my head, and then I kind of zhuzh it through my aura and allow that fragrance, the combination of herbs and colour and song and tone and the prayers that have been said over that blend, to help me to connect with this archetype even more. Now, the sort of herbs, obviously sage. Sage is a very powerful herb and very much aligned with our beautiful hermit archetype. Also, now, Angelica. I'm always wanting to call it angel salt, but it's Angelica. And that's the white flowers here. Now, the doctrine of signatures for this plant, for this herb, long, long stems with these beautiful white flowers that float up in the air far from the ground, and a very deep and broad root system. So that's the doctrine of signatures, showing us what it does. It helps us to connect with spirit at a very high level and keep us grounded so that we can do that. I'm sure you've probably met somebody along the way who's, people say, oh, they're of no earthly use because they're up in the, floating around in the sky. And it's great to connect with spirit, but if we're not grounded, we can't take that knowledge, the lessons, and use them in the physical world, which is where we are doing our lessons. So I've kind of wandered off a bit, but that's okay. So this year, the focus is on doing the journey, your spiritual journey. And you may find that you need to withdraw from the world a little bit. You might quieten down some of the activities, or you may just really focus in on learning and working with your spiritual gifts, or learning a new tool that will move you along the path in terms of your spirituality. You might take up meditation. You might pray. I'll just share a great little, I'm just thinking about the time here. And of course, that's a crazy thing to do when we're thinking about the hermit, because he's all about just being in the moment, taking the step, taking the step. So a nice 3-card tarot spread that you might do if you've got some tarot cards. And I'll give you the questions. I've just written them down here. 3 cards. The first card, you're going to shuffle your deck, of course, spread the cards face down, and then you hold this question in your mind. And while you hold the question in your mind, you'll choose a card with your left hand, because you use your left hand so that you're drawing out of the unconscious. So you're drawing on what you don't already know, all right, not what you already know. So what is my path right now? Choose that card. Turn it face up. Write it down. Like, write down the name of the card, maybe write down a sentence or two, what pops into your mind straight away. And the second card that you're going to choose, what knowledge is coming to me at this time? What knowledge is available to me this year? One of those questions. So what knowledge is coming to me at this time? Or what knowledge is available to me this year? Okay. That's for the second one. The third card, is there anything I need to retreat or withdraw from? Because you need to know, what do I need to let go of so I can make space to get quiet and clear and do the work that I'm here to do. It's going to be a really good year, I think. It's not all going to be fabulous, all right? Don't imagine it's all going to be perfect and joyful and skipping in the park. It's never like that. It's a real year on planet Earth, right? There's going to be ups and downs. So in those moments where things get tricky, just take time out, retreat, come back to yourself. Those times when you are zooming up that mountain, know that you are actually showing other people how to do it. You don't need to do it the way anyone else is doing it. Just do it your way. Your way is the right way for you. And that's what the journey's about, right? You as a soul, you are here to do something, to experience your life. And you've chosen this life, yeah? Sometimes that's a terrible shock. You might have even chosen your parents, oh my goodness, because they give you an experience, right? And that's what we're here for. We are here for the journey. We're here for the journey. That's what it's all about. So this year, know that you have the light inside of you, that you can tap into that at any time and you can follow your light. In fact, you are emitting that light as you move forward and other people are affected by it. You are doing good by doing you in whatever form that is. Whether you are shiny or messy, it doesn't matter. Just do you. You are doing your journey and enjoy the year. I really encourage you to do a tarot card pick with those 3 questions and write the answers down, write the cards down, write your thoughts down. And maybe as you move through the year, you can check back in with that every now and then and see how you're going. I think it's going to be fun. And remember, it's all about the journey. Peace out.